Hey guys, um, I know that we're all kind of struggling with how to deal with the transition now that we are online, but I'm hoping this video will kind of explain some things in person and walk you through some of the changes that I made to our course on Blackboard. Um, but really, I just wanted to post this because I want you to see that I'm dealing with this too. Both of my kids have been pulled out of daycare and/or school. So I'm going to be at home with them for the foreseeable future. Um, but again, as I mentioned in my email, I am available via email or phone. So please feel free to text me or give me a call or email me if you have any questions about anything over the next few weeks. So, what I want to do today here is just very quickly kind of walk you through some of the changes. Um, I do want to kind of pick things up where we left off last week, where I introduced an annotated bibliography assignment in your next research essay. I do want you to get started on that this week. Um, and then I also have a few things to say to kind of wrap up our discussion about Midsummer Night's Dream. So, if you go to our Blackboard page for Western World Lit and scroll down, you'll see from weeks 9 to 13, I kind of posted new outlines of each week. And basically, I've designed this asynchronously so that you're not going to have to. I don't know if for other courses you're meeting with professors on Zoom at the same time that your class is met, but this is self-paced. I want you to take your time with this and go through this at your own pace. But again, as I mentioned in the email, everything is now going to be due. I think I said on Thursday nights, and then by Friday, I want you to respond to two of your classmates. So let me just explain what you're looking at here for this week. So here's a link to the play. You've had that up there. This is the study guide. I think I may have even given this out last class. I posted a little video here of a scene from the film I was going to show you, which maybe we can even get to in this video. But what I did is I took this study guide and I basically turned it into a discussion post. So all you have to do is click on that and then click create thread. And then you can enter the answers to questions 1 through 5 down here. And the questions up here are the same questions that were on the study guide. So nothing's really different. I just kind of created a place on Blackboard for you to upload that stuff. Let's see. There is a second discussion board that I want you to complete. Sorry, let me go back here. For this week, which is down here at the bottom because I'd really like you to kind of take a look at some of this other stuff that I posted, which this is a video I made. Again, it's the first source that comes up. It's my voice, so I hope you're willing to bear with me for 12 minutes. But this is a video I made to kind of provide some refresher on how to use some of the library databases. It may have been a while since some of you have used that. Again, our plan for class this week was to actually go to the library. And since we're not doing that, I think this video can maybe refresh your memory on how to find some peer-reviewed sources. This is a video explaining the CRAP test because part of what I want you to do for each of your annotations, as you'll see down here, is, again, remember to summarize the source that you're reading, explain how it passes the CRAP test, and then give me a sentence or two about how you think the source will fit into your essay. Like, are you using this source as support for your argument? I also posted a link here to the Purdue Online Writing Lab, which is basically a free online MLA style guide. Again, for your annotated bibliography, I'm asking that you cite your source in MLA style. And just to give you a quick sample, I know some people were asking questions. Like, again, I've sort of introduced bibliographies here as a helpful tool that you can use. And this is an example of a document I made. You can see this is like 60 pages long, but this is an example of one source. I mean, when I was in graduate school, I basically tried to annotate everything that I read because, again, this is a tool. So now if I ever have a question or if I ever need to go back and refer to something, I don't have to remember, oh, what was that source I read about Drebel and Ducaus, the London scientists whose various experiments may have inspired Bacon's utopic ideal for a scientific institution, idealized it as New Atlantis, as Solomon's house, blah, 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 right? If you have this annotation, it makes it a lot easier. So what I do here is I basically just summarize each one of these sources. So yeah, it is some work, but it makes it, when you go to write your paper, much easier. And if you know about Zotero, that's kind of a tool that you can use to kind of compile a lot of your research as well. But, so that's just an example. What I'd actually like you to do to explain this in a little more detail is if you go to click on Create Thread here, the prompt is here again. Basically, I'm asking just that you cite the source in MLA style, just one of your sources for this week. And then below that, the 3 things I'm asking you to do are summarize, explain how it passes the CRAP test, and offer a sentence or 2 about how you think the source fits into your essay. So that's all I want you to do right here. However, the additional thing I'd like you to do with this post this week is respond to it. So once, and maybe just to show you that you can respond to discussion posts. I know this isn't something we've been practicing this semester so far, but I'll go here. You can see that other students have already posted. Once you post your thing, you'll be able to see other students. So if I go here to Luna's post, again, I don't want you to respond to this post, but on the annotated bibliography entry, what you can do then is just basically hit reply down here. And then that allows you to kind of type your comments to that person. So the parameters here, as I lay it out in my email, is I'd like you to respond to at least 2 of your classmates. Please also try to pay attention. You should be able to see how many people have replied to each thread up here. If you see that 2 people have already responded to one person, try to reply to somebody that hasn't gotten any responses yet, because that's a way to kind of ensure that everybody is getting feedback. So if everybody posts their discussion post or their annotated bibliography entry by Thursday night, you should be able to respond to 2 people by Friday, the end of the day on Friday of this week. So I hope that makes sense. But again, please feel free to reach out if anybody has questions or anything regarding any of this.